The NFL has weighed in on the controversial penalties that played a significant role in the Kansas City Chiefs' divisional round victory over the Houston Texans on Saturday, affirming that the calls made against the Texans were correct under current league rules. The officiating decisions, which awarded the Chiefs crucial yardage and first downs, sparked widespread debate among fans, analysts, and even players. During the game, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes drew multiple penalties, including unnecessary roughness and roughing the passer calls that some viewers considered questionable. The penalties provided key advantages for Kansas City, helping them maintain momentum in a closely contested matchup. ESPN analyst Troy Aikman expressed his frustration during the live broadcast, voicing concerns that the officials were overly protective of Mahomes. Meanwhile, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans, who had already suggested before the game that his team was facing an uphill battle against both the Chiefs and the officiating crew, doubled down on his stance postgame. In response to the growing controversy, NFL rules analyst Walt Anderson, a former referee who now serves as a league communications liaison, addressed the situation on NFL Game Day on Sunday morning. Anderson stood by the officiating crew, asserting that the calls were made in accordance with league guidelines and emphasizing the importance of player safety, particularly when it comes to quarterbacks. Breakdown of key penalties. One of the most contentious calls came in the first quarter when Mahomes was tackled by Texans defensive end Will Anderson Jr. Just after releasing a pass on third down, the referees flagged Anderson Jr. for roughing the passer, a 15-yard penalty that resulted in a first down for the Chiefs and extended a drive that ultimately ended with a field goal. Critics argued that the contact appeared incidental rather than forceful, but Walt Anderson explained the basis for the call. If there's contact to the head of the quarterback, that's probably going to be called by the officials, Anderson stated, emphasizing the league's strict stance on head contact. He further clarified that replay assist, a tool used to verify questionable calls, could not be used in this situation because Mahomes' helmet was indeed touched, even if the contact appeared minor. You can end up having to debate about whether you felt it was forcible or not, and that's going to be one of those conversations for the competition committee to consider next season, Anderson added. Despite fan skepticism, the NFL's position is that roughing the passer penalties are among the infractions that referees are instructed to call with a bias toward player safety, meaning that when in doubt, the flag will typically favor the quarterback. Another disputed call occurred in the third quarter when Mahomes executed a late slide, causing two Texans defenders to collide with each other. The referees assessed an unnecessary roughness penalty, which gave Kansas City another key first down. Footage of the play appeared to show incidental contact, but Anderson defended the decision, citing that Texans linebacker Henry To'oTo'o's helmet made contact with Mahomes' helmet while the quarterback was already on the ground. Whether it seems like it or not, officials have to call it based on what they see, Anderson explained. He reiterated that the severity of the helmet-to-helmet contact does not matter in determining whether a penalty should be called. Any contact to a quarterback's head is typically flagged. Future implications in officiating debate. The officiating decision